We're going to be working on I paragraphs. There's three components of an I paragraph, and there's also only three sentences in our introductory paragraphs, at least for now. Think about what I told you in the beginning of class about a lot of the writing we're going to be doing in here is going to be a limitation that we'll take off later. You can think of it as ankle weights or a running parachute. It's confines we give ourselves now so that you can rewrite better later. So our first sentence, and it's only one sentence, needs to be the hook. The hook is going to draw the reader's attention in. It's going to make them want to keep reading. It's going to get them thinking about the subject. We have a couple different types of hooks on this side of the screen. You can ask a question. You can tell an anecdote. An anecdote's like a sort of related fact. It doesn't have to be proven. It doesn't have to be cited or quote. It's like general knowledge. And I'll give you an example of that when we do our practice I paragraph. You can restate the prompt. You can tell a fact, or you can put a startling statistic or a quote. For the startling statistic and for the fact, these have to be true. Don't make something up. They need to be true. You'll get sniffed out if you're lying. Okay. The second one is the three reasons. This is also known as the thesis statement. Here, you need to answer the prompt, and you need to list your three reasons for your statement. And lastly, the closing statement. The closing statement should add new information. It shouldn't just repeat the three reasons or the hook, and it should make your reader want to keep reading. So let's go ahead and practice. So this is the first document you'll have in Google Classroom. There's three, and I'll walk you through this one. So our first instructions are carefully read the essay prompt below. So let's do that. Think about how you can make your school more beautiful. Now explain what you could do to make your school more beautiful. We know that since it says explain, that means that it is going to be an informative essay. So we need to write three reasons about how we can make our school more beautiful. I think that we can probably make our school more beautiful by repainting the walls and doors. We can make it more beautiful by installing some art, like murals and things of that sort. And then I think we could plant some plants. So these are my three reasons. I have my outline ready to go. That's always the first step. So now I need to write my first sentence, which is the hook. So I think I'm going to write an anecdote. So I'm going to say everyone wants to hang out in places that look and feels nice. I think that's true. It doesn't really have to be proven. I don't have like a quote here, but I think generally everybody likes to be in places that look and feel nice. So my next sentence is going to be the three reasons. So first, I need to answer the prompt. So I'm talking about ways to make the school more beautiful. I'm going to say we can make our high school more beautiful. And then now I need to give my three reasons why, which I got from up here. Repainting the walls and the doors, installing art, and planting plants. So I'll type it out like this. By repainting, installing art, and planting plants. So we can make our high school more beautiful by repainting, installing art, and planting plants. I have answered the prompt for one, and I've listed my three reasons for my claim. And last, we need to make a closing statement. So this is going to be short and simple. It might take some work, but we can make a place that everyone wants to visit. I add more information. I'm not just restating my first statement. It's not like super catching, but it does the job. Okay, so that's how we write an I paragraph, and let's make sure we did it right. So here's some guidelines to make sure we did it right. Are there three sentences? No more, no less. So yes, one, everyone wants to hang out in a place that looks and feels nice. That's one sentence. We can make our high school more beautiful by repainting, installing art, and planting plants. That's two sentences. And lastly, it might take some work, but we can make a place that everyone wants to visit. So three sentences, good. Next, is their first sentence a hook? Yes, it is. It gets the reader's attention and makes them thinking about nice places. Does the second sentence answer the prompt? I said we can make our high school more beautiful by. Yes, that answers the prompt. And does the second sentence list the writer's three reasons? Yep. Repainting, installing art, planting plants. And does the third sentence add new information? Yes, I said it might take some work, but we can make a place that everyone wants to visit. So that's how you write an I paragraph. Go ahead and fill out example number 2, which asks, everyone knows recycling is important. Think about why you should recycle. Now explain why recycling is important. In class, we did this one as a group, and I came around and checked people's answers. If you want, because you're working from home, you can fill this one out and email it to me, and I will give you some feedback if you're on the right track or not. What I want you to do is to fill out the third one and submit that one for a grade. It will be a 10-point assessment. Thank you.